So the question, of course, is who blinks first? Iran has upped the ante by shooting down the US surveillance drone for violation of its airspace. A surface-to-air missile is the one that was used by the Iranians to bring down the US drone. Now, this, of course, is a video which has been released by the Iranian military. It is claimed that the indigenously developed Khordad-3 air defense system was used to shoot down what Iran claims was an intruding drone. But the United States, for its part, insists that the US Navy's RQ-4 Global Hawk surveillance drone, which is one of the most advanced of its kind, was clearly over international airspace and had not violated the Iranian airspace. Interestingly, the RQ-4 Global Hawk has been specifically designed to evade the surface-to-air missiles of the kind that have been used by Iran to shoot down this drone.
Act is an attempt to disrupt our ability to monitor the area following recent threats to international shipping and the free flow of commerce. Iranian reports that this aircraft was shot down over Iran are categorically false. The aircraft was over the Strait of Hormuz and fell into international waters. At the time of the intercept, the RQ-4 was operating at high altitude, approximately 34 kilometers from the nearest point of land on the Iranian coast. This dangerous and escalatory attack was irresponsible and occurred in the vicinity of established air corridors between Dubai, UAE, and Muscat, Oman, possibly endangering innocent civilians.
All right, so that was Lieutenant General Joseph Guestalla. They're stating that the American position is pretty clear that the drone was 34 kilometers away from Iranian airspace. Now, according to the United States, its RQ-4 Global Hawk surveillance drone was not intruding into Iranian territory and was shot down from a high altitude. And also, according to some experts, the RQ-4 Global Hawk does not have stealth capabilities, but it is considered a very advanced drone for surveillance. It can fly at an altitude of about 60,000 feet, which is twice the elevation at which commercial planes generally fly. So tensions between the United States and Iran escalated last year when Washington unilaterally pulled out of the 2015 nuclear deal. And this was in the month of May last year. And a year since then, the relations between the two countries have only gone south. Now, on the 2nd of May this year, Washington then stepped up the pressure on Tehran by ending sanctions, exemptions for the countries buying Iranian oil. Now, 3 days later, Washington also sent an aircraft carrier strike group and B-52 bombers to the Gulf. Now, on the 8th of May, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani said that Tehran will scale back its commitment under the nuclear deal in retaliation for the sanctions. On the 12th of the same month, 4 oil tankers were attacked off UAE's port of Fujairah. The United States squarely blamed Iran for the attack. Then on the 13th of June, there is another attack on oil tankers, and this time there were 2 tankers that were attacked in the Gulf of Oman. Washington immediately put the blame on Iran, and it also stated that it had evidence that it was Iran that carried out the attacks on the 2 tankers. And just 7 days after this, a US spy drone is shot down over the Strait of Hormuz.